So look at this lead storage battery. Okay, ये वाला क्या है? Lead storage battery. Okay, draw किया था हम लोगों ने कल एक्चुअली डायग्राम. Lead storage battery. So in this lead storage battery also it's called as a lead accumulator. Okay, accumulate होता है lead accumulator. It is also called as a lead accumulator because lead get accumulate over the electrode. Lead storage battery, lead accumulator. Okay, so this is the cathode. Cathode is what? Lead plate with along with addition of lead oxide, and the anode plates, anode electrode are made up of lead plates, and the electrolyte which is in which these electrodes are immersed are, yes, कौन सा है ये? H2SO4. Okay, H2SO4. So 38% by mass of sulfuric acid. Okay, with the density 1.2 grams ml, grams per ml. So yesterday we have seen, we have calculated, we have find the reaction, find out क्या था during discharging. Okay, so during discharging, यहाँ पे मैं लिखता हूँ during discharging हम लोगों ने जो total overall oxidation process है जो find out किया था. Okay, oxidation. So during oxidation reaction जो find out किया था वो लिख रहा हूँ मैं directly अभी. So lead in a solid state plus SO4 2 minus. Okay, overall oxidation reaction in aqueous state, it is giving rise to PbSO4. Okay, आप देख सकते हो PbSO4 solid. Okay, plus 2 electron. Okay, plus 2 electrons. This is the oxidation reaction while discharging. This is very important. Okay, while discharging, the reduction reaction. The reduction reaction. So the reduction reaction is PbO2, okay, PbO2 in solid state plus 4 H plus ions, 4 H plus ions in aqueous state plus SO4, SO4 2 minus, okay, aqueous state plus 2 electron, बहुत बड़ी इक्वेशन है, plus 2 electron, PbSO4 plus H2. Okay, so PbSO4 solid state plus H2O in the liquid state. So this was the reaction, chemical reaction we have seen for oxidation and reduction during the discharging of this lead storage battery, and the overall reaction when this 4H plus ions, okay, 4H plus ions and these 2 SO4 ions, ये देखो आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे 2 SO4 ions है, SO4 2 minus ions and 4H plus ions. This will form H2SO4. This will form H2SO4. So we will write its the overall reaction. Okay, net reaction मैं बोल लिखूंगा यहाँ पे. Net reaction, net cell reaction. Net cell reaction will be Pb solid plus PbO2, okay, solid state plus twice H2SO4 plus twice H2SO4 aqueous state. आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे SO4 2 minus SO4 2 minus, this will be twice SO4 2 minus plus 4H plus ions. In this way it will become twice H2SO4, okay, in aqueous state, and in aqueous state लिख लिया हम लोगों ने. Now PbSO4 and PbSO4, so it will be twice PbSO4, okay, so this will give result of twice PbSO4 solid, okay, twice PbSO4 solid and H2O. Look at this, okay, H2O, yes, twice H2 है यहाँ पे एक शायद से overall reaction, yes, twice H2. Okay, यहाँ पे ये twice H2O ही है, so this is twice H2O. So that's why plus twice H2O in the liquid state. So look at this. This is the net cell reaction during discharging. Okay, ये net cell reaction है during discharging. Now today we have to consider the reaction or the cell reaction during recharging. Okay, so this is during discharging. Now we have to consider cell reaction during recharging. Okay, cell reaction, cell reaction during recharging, during recharging. So this is a very important concept. Okay, during recharging we have to consider. So क्या करेगा during recharging, how this will act? So during recharging, this galvanic, sorry, this galvanic concept, this galvanic cell, okay, this galvanic cell will act as a electrolytic cell, and you know the sign convention for electrolytic cell. So this will act as a, this will act as a electrolytic cell. This will act as a electrolytic cell, and you know the sign convention for electrolytic cell, the anode which is represented by plus and cathode which is represented by the minus. Okay, so now what we will have to do? So the potential of a lead accumulator is 2 volt. ये जो लीड एक्यूमुलेटर है इसका जो पोटेंशियल है वो 2 वोल्ट का रहता है. It must be recharged with the value higher than the potential greater than 2 volt. Okay, so 2 volt से ज्यादा पोटेंशियल चाहिए उसको रिचार्ज करने के लिए, बराबर है ना. इस सेल को हमें रिचार्ज करना है तो लोअर देन पोटेंशियल से वो रिचार्ज हो सकता है क्या? नहीं हो सकता है. So to recharge this cell, there must be condition that the potential difference should be higher than the 2 volt. So during recharging, the cell function as a electrolytic cell. Okay, cell act as a electrolytic cell in which anode is a, yes, anode क्या है? Anode is a positively terminal and cathodes are what? This will interchange. अभी ये क्या हो जाएंगे? Interchange हो जाएंगे. So the anode and cathode are interchange with PbO2 electrode being anode. ये देखो PbO2 ये क्या हो जाएगा? ये अभी एनोड हो जाएगा. ओके, ये क्या हो जाएगा अभी? दिस विल बी एनोड राइट नाउ. ओके, यानी सिंबल पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा, एनोड हो जाएगा. और यहाँ पे ये जो माइनस है, दिस विल बी राइट नाउ कैथोड. ओके, सो इन दिस वे द लीड विल एक्ट एज अ कैथोड. दिस लीड विल एक्ट एज अ कैथोड. ओके, कैथोड एक्ट करेगा, ये माइनस, माइनस साइन है यहाँ पे. ओके, इट विल एक्ट एज अ कैथोड एंड PbO2 this will act as a anode. Okay, so the oxidation at anode, so oxidation at anode, this is the reverse of a reduction reaction. So this is the reverse of reduction reaction. Now we will write oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction during, oxidation reaction during recharging will be the reduction reaction, will be the reduction reaction during discharging. समझ में आया ना? क्योंकि देखो अभी रिवर्स हो जाएगा. Okay, and now it is very easy to write. Okay, so oxidation reaction will be what? Reverse of reduction reaction. Okay, it is the reverse of, I will write here, reverse of reduction reaction. Reduction reaction during discharging, during discharging. Okay, अभी देखो during discharging कौन सी है रिडक्शन रिएक्शन? ये वाली है रिडक्शन रिएक्शन. चलो इसको अभी हम लोग उल्टा कैसे लिख सकते हैं? पहले क्या लिखेंगे? PbSO4. So PbSO4, okay, solid plus twice H2O in a liquid will now form PbO2, okay, in a solid state plus 4H plus ions, 4H plus ions in aqueous state plus SO4 2 minus plus 2 electrons. So plus 2 electrons will be formed. Look at this. This will be the oxidation reaction for a cell during recharging, recharging के लिए. Okay, and what will be the reduction reaction? तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? ऑक्सीडेशन का अपोजिट हो जाएगा. ओके, ऑक्सीडेशन का वो अपोजिट हो जाएगा. ओके, सो we will write down the reduction reaction right now. Reduction reaction. So reduction reaction during charging will be what? It is the reverse of, it will be the reverse of oxidation reaction. Reverse of oxidation reaction during discharging, during discharging. Okay, so look at this discharging reaction. आप देख सकते हो डिस्चार्जिंग में ऑक्सीडेशन कौन सा है, ये वाला है, उसका अपोजिट लिखना है हमें. ओके, सो दैट इज PbSO4, PbSO4 solid plus 2 electrons, this will result into PbS solid, okay, plus SO4 2 minus in aqueous state. Okay, so this is the reaction. आप देख सकते हो ऑक्सीडेशन को रिवर्स डायरेक्शन में लिखो, ऑक्सीडेशन को रिवर्स डायरेक्शन में लिखो ड्यूरिंग डिस्चार्जिंग, दैट विल बी द रिडक्शन इन केस ऑफ रिचार्जिंग. रिवर्स करना है. ओके, समझ में आया सब लोगों को? यानी क्या हुआ यहाँ पे, देखो यहाँ पे PbO2 दैट इज lead oxide as well as lead is collected. Okay, these are regenerated. बराबर है ना, रीजनरेटेड बोल सकते हैं हम लोग, या फिर हम उसने क्या किया, रीसेपरेटेड, सेपरेट हो गया. बराबर है. और फिर से ये क्या होगा, ये यूज होगा ड्यूरिंग डिस्चार्जिंग. समझ में? सो इन दिस वे द लीड एज वेल एज लीड ऑक्साइड इज recollected at their electrode, at their respective electrode. आप देख सकते हो, this is a lead as well as the lead oxide is recollected, and the overall cell reaction, net reaction, okay, net cell reaction will be, net cell reaction will be also in a reverse direction. Okay, it will be also in a reverse direction, it will be also in a, it will be also in a reverse of discharging, reverse of the discharging, reverse of the discharging. ये देखो कैसे लिखेंगे हम लोग, 2 PbSO4, okay, 2 PbSO4, so twice PbSO4 solid plus twice H2O, twice H2O liquid will give result to PbS plus this PbO2, PbO2 solid state, okay, plus twice H2SO4 plus twice H2SO4, okay, in aqueous state. So what is important thing is, this is the concentration of H2SO4 is will play very important role here. समझ में आ रहा है सब लोगों को? So this concentration of H2SO4 will play important role, because based on this concentration only, based on the concentration of H2SO4 only, it will give the electric potential. जो potential जो होगा, okay, जो potential जो difference मिलेगा, जो potential जो create होगा, the potential of the cell will be purely depend on this concentration of the H2SO4. Okay, concentration of H2SO4 के ऊपर वो depend होगा. Okay, आप देख सकते हो this in this during recharging, the lead in a solid state as well as lead oxide in a solid state is recovered. दिखाई दे रहा आप लोगों को यहाँ पे, ये क्या हो गया, recovered हो गया during recharging. So during recharging, lead as well as lead oxide is recovered. So the above reaction shows that H2SO4 is regenerated. और आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे H2SO4 is also regenerated. H2SO4 is also what? Regenerated. जो H2SO4 यहाँ पे यूज किया था during discharging, वो यहाँ पे क्या हो गया, recovered हो गया, वो regenerate हो गया. Okay, so its concentration and in turn the cell potential is increases. Okay, so in this way this concentration of H2SO4 also is very important. So समझ में आया सब लोगों को, what is the reaction during discharging and the reaction during recharging. Okay, so the during recharging it will be opposite reactions. Okay, opposite reactions, and in this way the lead in a solid state as well as lead oxide in a solid state, it is recovered, it is recovered at their respective electrode. Okay, respective electrode में ये क्या हो जाता है, recover हो जाता है. Okay, और H2SO4, okay, H2SO4, okay, H2SO4 acid ये भी क्या हो जाता है, रीजनरेट हो जाता है, प्रोड्यूस हो जाता है, रिकवर हो जाता है. ओके, सो नाउ वी विल राइट डाउन the applications of lead accumulator. ओके एप्लीकेशंस क्या है इसके वो देखेंगे हम लोग. एप्लीकेशंस ऑफ लीड एक्यूमुलेटर वी विल राइट. ओके so application of lead accumulator. Okay so that's why the name is given lead accumulator. lead accumulator नाम क्यों दे दिया गया? अभी लीड जो है वो यूज हुआ. ओके लीड जो है जो यूज हुआ वो क्या हो गया फिर से रिकवर हो गया. ओके so that is recovered once again. Okay that is recovered regenerate once again. So applications of this लीड एक्यूमुलेटर के एप्लीकेशंस क्या है वो देखते हैं हम लोग कहाँ पे यूज करते हैं. ओके सो इट इज यूज एज अ सोर्स ऑफ डायरेक्ट करंट इन द लैबोरेटरीज. वेरी फर्स्ट ओके लैबोरेटरीज में ओके लैबोरेटरी में हम लोग उसको यूज करते हैं एज अ डायरेक्ट सप्लाई. ओके डायरेक्ट करंट सप्लाई. ओके डायरेक्ट करंट सप्लाई करता है हमें ये वाला. ओके सो डायरेक्ट करंट सप्लाई करता है. So this is the application of lead accumulator because during discharging it will supply direct current. Okay due to chemical reactions involved in a lead as well as lead oxide. The next is a 12 volt lead battery. Okay अगर हम लोग 12 वोल्ट की अगर बैटरी देखते हैं 12 वोल्ट की बैटरी कहाँ पे होती है जनरली इट इज कनेक्टेड ओके इन अ सीरीज इन ऑटोमोबाइल्स. बराबर ऑटोमोबाइल जो बैटरी होती है वो होती है 12 वोल्ट की बैटरी होती है. सो 12 वोल्ट लीड storage battery. Okay 12 volt lead storage battery. 12 volt lead storage battery is constructed by connecting so I will write here by connecting 6 2 volt cells. Okay 6 cells यहाँ पे okay 6 2 volt cell in a series. Okay series में connected करते हैं उसको. So when they are connected in a series okay used in automobiles में automobiles की जो बैटरीज होती है. okay so in this way it is used. इन्वर्टर्स की जो बैटरी होती है आपने देखा होगा इन्वर्टर्स होगा या फिर ऑटोमोबाइल में देखा होगा. ओके बैटरी होती है वो 12 वोल्ट की बैटरी होती है. ओके क्या होता है 6 cells. okay there are total 6 cells. okay one cell is equals to 2 volt. okay that's why 2 volt multiplied by 6 cell that will be equals to 12 volt. okay total जो है 12 volt की बैटरी रहती है जिसमें 6 cell रहते हैं and each cell is having 2 voltage. okay 2 volts capacity of potential. okay so this is the application of lead accumulator. I hope you have understood what is the lead storage battery, how it's working during discharging, it's working during recharging. okay so now we will understand the next cell. okay next generation cell. okay sorry next cell that is nickel cadmium. okay next nickel cadmium cell देखेंगे हम लोग. it is also secondary voltaic cell. secondary voltaic cell है उसको पहले देखेंगे हम लोग. okay we'll see nickel cadmium. okay nickel cadmium storage cell. there's no any diagram, only the expressions are involved here. okay so the next cell is nickel cadmium. okay nickel cadmium cell. nickel cadmium cell. it is also called as NiCad storage. NiCad NiCad that is nickel cadmium storage. okay nickel cadmium storage cell. why? because it can store some amount of energy in terms of chemical energy. बराबर है ना. and that chemical energy can be converted because it is secondary. yes because it is what it is a secondary dry cell. बराबर है ना ये secondary dry cell ही है ना. okay so it is a secondary dry cell. okay secondary cell है ये वाला. okay so the nickel cadmium cell is a secondary dry cell. it is a secondary dry cell. so secondary dry cell. in other words इट इज अ ड्राई सेल दैट कैन बी रिचार्ज। ओके, ये ऐसा ड्राई सेल है जिसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं। बिकॉज मीनिंग है, सेकेंडरी का मीनिंग है जिसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं, बट इट इज अ ड्राई सेल। ओके, इट इज अ ड्राई सेल निकेल कैडमियम। ओके, सो वॉचेस में रहता है मोस्टली, कैलकुलेटर्स में वगैरह, ओके, फोटोग्राफिक जैसे कैमरे में वगैरह रहता है ये वाला निकेल कैडमियम का। ओके, so anode of NiCad storage cell is a cadmium metal. Okay, anode जो रहता है इसका, okay, anode is the anode of this storage is a cadmium metal. Okay, cadmium metal का होता है, okay, cadmium metal का बना होगा ये वाला, okay, anode. The cathode is and the cathode is a nickel. Okay, cathode जो है इसमें वो है nickel. Okay, nickel oxide. Okay, nickel, that is 4 oxide. Okay, so nickel oxide है ये वाला. Okay, so simply we will write down the nickel oxide. Okay, nickel oxide NiO2. Okay, NiO2, nickel oxide. So NiO2 supported on nickel. NiO2 that is supported on nickel. यानी निकेल जो रहता है निकेल के ऊपर में along with nickel oxide is attached. Okay. So the electrolyte solution is basic. Electrolyte जो है इसमें जो use किया जाता है electrolyte which is basic in nature. Okay, which is basic in nature. Okay, so basic electrolyte generally they are used. Okay, so basic electrolyte होता है इसमें basic nature का. So the electrode reactions and overall cell reactions. So cadmium solid when reacts with twice OH minus from the aqueous, it give rise to cadmium oxide, cadmium hydroxide, okay, cadmium hydroxide in a solid state plus 2 electrons. This is the case of oxidation process. Okay, this is the oxidation and at anode, oxidation at anode होता है ये. Okay, so oxidation at anode लिख लेते हैं हम लोग इसको, oxidation at anode. So this is the process which will take place. So no diagram is also is given in a textbook. Diagram नहीं दिया हुआ है, सिर्फ हमें theoretical description देखना है इसका. And during reduction, this nickel, okay, nickel oxide, that is NiO2, nickel oxide, okay, so it takes H2O in a liquid state, and we know that, okay, it will absorb the 2 electrons, okay, because reduction process में, in oxidation process there is a loss of electron by the cadmium, okay, and convert this into cadmium hydroxide, then there is a loss of 2 electrons. Now these 2 electrons will be accepted by the nickel oxide, okay, at the cathode side, क्योंकि cathode में क्या होता है, reduction होता है, okay, so these 2 electrons will be accepted and it will convert into nickel hydroxide. Nickel hydroxide में convert हो रहा है, okay, in solid state, and twice giving rise to twice OH minus ions, okay, in aqueous state. So this is the reaction, reduction at cathode. Cathode में जो reduction हो रहा है तो ये वाला reaction है, फिर से आप देख सकते हो एक बार. Cadmium, okay, cadmium which is acting at anode, because यहाँ पे लिखा है हम लोगों ने, okay, cadmium metal which is acting at anode. This cadmium is releasing its 2 of its electron when combines with the solution, that is 2 OH minus ions के साथ, it forming a cadmium hydroxide and release 2 electrons. That 2 electrons is accepted by the cathode. Cathode is a nickel oxide. So nickel oxide, which is in solid state, absorb these 2 electrons in the water, okay, or which we can say in aqueous solution, and it will convert into nickel hydroxide in a solid state by releasing OH minus ions from this H2O. H2O से वो क्या होगा, OH minus ions निकलेंगे, okay, OH minus ions. So in this way, this is the reduction at cathode and the overall cell reaction. Okay, overall cell reaction हम लोग लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे. Okay, overall cell reaction we can easily write down for NiCad. आप देख सकते हो, ये देखो, twice OH minus ions, twice OH minus ions will get cancelled, twice electrons will get cancelled. बचा क्या फिर यहाँ पे? So cadmium solid plus nickel NiO2 solid combines with twice H2O, giving rise to cadmium hydroxide, cadmium hydroxide in a solid state, okay, plus nickel hydroxide in a solid state. So this is the overall cell reaction. This is the overall cell reaction in which the cadmium anode is utilized and this nickel oxide is okay formed. Nickel oxide from the cathode combines with twice H2O to form cadmium hydroxide and nickel hydroxide in a solid state. So that can be recharged. This is a kind of a secondary dry cell. Okay, secondary dry cell hai. So by reversing the direction, okay, by reversing the direction and giving higher voltage supply to this nickel storage cell, we can recharge it. We can recharge it. ये जो डायरेक्शन है रिवर्स हो जाएगी और हमें क्या मिलेगा फाइनली दिस cadmium and nickel will be recovered okay at their respective electrodes. Okay, so the reaction produced at each electrode is a solid that adheres to the electrode surface. Therefore, the cell can be recharged. Okay, तो सेल को क्या कर सकते हैं हम लोग रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं बिकॉज दिस इज इन अ सॉलिड स्टेट. आप देख सकते हो कैडमियम हाइड्रोक्साइड एंड निकेल हाइड्रोक्साइड देयर स्टेट इज इन अ सॉलिड स्टेट. ओके, सॉलिड स्टेट में क्या हो जाता है चिपक जाता है. दिस गेट एडर्स. ओके, दिस गेट एडर्स टू द इलेक्ट्रोड को जाके चिपक हो जाता है. बट वी कैन सेपरेट दिस solid state of cadmium hydroxide and nickel hydroxide by recharging it. By recharging it, what will happen? Once again, this nickel will be separated. Nickel oxide and the cadmium will be separated. Okay, during the reduction and during the oxidation reaction. Okay, by reversing this. Okay, so the potential of the cell is about 1.4. Okay, so इसका जो potential है, so potential of this cell, or we can say the potential of this cell is around 1.4 volt. Okay, potential of this cell is 1.4. The cell has a longer life. Okay, so advantage is what? It has a longer life. इसकी जो life है longer life है. And the other than the dry cell, it can be used in electronic watches. कहाँ पे use कर सकते हैं हम लोग इसको? Electronic watch में use कर सकते हैं हम लोग. Okay, electronic watches में use कर सकते हैं because it is a dry cell. Okay, dry cell है ये वाले. And it can be used in the calculators, photographic equipments. Calculator में use कर सकते हैं इसको. Okay, calculators में use कर सकते हैं. Photography, okay, photographic use के लिए okay आप use कर सकते हैं. मीन्स कैमरे में वगैरह इसको use करते हैं. Okay, photographic equipments में ये use होता है. Okay, like cameras. Okay, so this is about the NiCad storage cell. Okay, NiCad storage cell, that is nickel and cadmium cell. Okay, where cadmium is acting as the anode and nickel oxide is acting as a cathode. So is it clear? This cell, NiCad cell. Okay, so now we will move towards the next cell, that is a mercury cell. Okay, so it is also a secondary dry cell. Okay, जिसको हम लोग रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं. Okay, so mercury बैटरी जिसको बोला जाता है मर्क्यूरी बैटरी भी बोल सकते हैं हम लोग. Okay, the next is a mercury battery. So mercury battery, it is a secondary dry cell. Okay, it is a secondary dry cell, and you know what is the meaning of secondary cell. Okay, but it is also a kind of a dry cell, secondary dry cell. Okay, so हम लोगों ने जो देखा था, okay, very first जो देखा था lead storage battery. Okay, वो dry नहीं रहता है. Okay, that is not a dry. Okay, lead acid battery जो हम लोगों ने बोला है ना, lead acid battery जो पहले मोबाइल्स में रहता था. पता है क्या सब लोगों को? पुराने मोबाइल्स में लीड एसिड बैटरी रहता था ना. ओके, सो right now whatever these cells right now the batteries that are dry batteries, that are what? Dry batteries. Okay, वो क्या होते हैं? Dry batteries होते हैं. पहले वाले आपने देखा होगा. Okay, उसमें क्या हो जाता है? वो बैटरी फूल जाता है, बराबर है, बैटरी फूल जाता है. This is because of the liquid which is present. This is because of the liquid which is present in that battery. Okay, but right now these are the secondary batteries. Okay, like NiCad. Okay, nickel cadmium हो, चाहे mercury batteries हो, these are secondary dry cells. The dry batteries होती है जिसको हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं? रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं, रिचार्जेबल. ओके, रिचार्जेबल है ये वाले. ओके, तो उसको हम लोग रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं, रिचार्जेबल. ओके, रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं जिसको हम लोग रिचार्जेबल. ओके, रिचार्ज कर सकते हैं जिसको हम लोग. सो we'll see its description. Okay, क्या दिया गया है? So mercury battery is a secondary dry cell and can be recharged. The mercury battery consists of zinc anode. उसमें जो anode है ये क्या रहता है? Anode इसमें zinc. Okay, zinc is acting as anode. Zinc anode. Then the amalgamated with mercury. So this zinc anode is amalgamated. What is the meaning of this? बताया था मैंने आपको. Amalgamated, mixed with, okay, amalgamated with mercury. Okay, along with, okay, along with alloy of mercury. Okay, so along with this mercury, and the cathode is a paste of mercury and carbon. Okay, cathode, here cathode is the paste of Hg. Okay, it is a paste of Hg, mercury and carbon. Okay, and carbon. So in this way, the anode of mercury battery is made up of zinc with amalgamated with Hg, mercury के साथ, and this cathode is the paste of mercury along with the carbon and the carbon. Okay, so the electrolyte is a strongly alkaline, and electrolyte जो इसमें जो electrolyte जो use किया हुआ है, okay, it is strongly alkaline. Okay, strongly basic in nature. Okay, strongly alkaline in nature, and generally strong alkalines होते हैं potassium hydroxide होते हैं. Okay, so the electrolyte is strongly alkaline and made up of paste of, okay, it is made up of the paste of potassium hydroxide and zinc oxide. Zinc oxide से ये बना होता है, paste of potassium hydroxide and zinc oxide. So the electrode reactions, so we'll write down the electrode reaction at anode oxidation. ये देखो जिंक है, जिंक मर्क्यूरी के साथ अमेलगमेटेड है. ओके, वो रिएक्ट होता है किसके साथ? ट्वाइस OH माइनस आयंस के साथ इन एक्वियस स्टेट, एंड इट इज गिविंग राइज टू जिंक ऑक्साइड. ओके, जिंक ऑक्साइड in a solid state plus water, that is H2O in a liquid state. Okay, plus twice electrons will get released. Okay, so twice electron will release, and this is what the oxidation at anode. So this is oxidation process at anode, oxidation at anode. तो किसका ऑक्सीडेशन हो रहा है यहाँ पे? लॉस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन फ्रॉम द जिंक अमेलगमेटेड विथ mercury. Okay, so ZNO is forming, and in the next step in the reduction, the HGO यहाँ पे देख सकते हो आप. Okay, HGO, that is mercury oxide in a solid state, is reacting with H2O in the liquid state. Okay, so it is absorbing these two electrons which is released by this zinc amalgamated, okay, with mercury, and it will form a mercury in a liquid state. Okay, plus twice OH minus ions in the aqueous state. So this is the reduction. This is the reduction at cathode. So this is the reduction at the cathode, and we can find out the overall. We can find out the overall cell reaction. We can find out the overall cell reaction, and overall cell reaction will be what? Yes, देखो यहाँ पे दो electrons, two electrons will get cancelled. Okay, H2 will get cancelled. Okay, what again is it is cancelled? Yes, twice OH minus will get cancelled. So zinc amalgamated with mercury plus HgO, okay, in a solid state, they will form zinc oxide in a solid state plus mercury, that is Hg, in a liquid state. So this is the overall cell reaction, okay, overall cell reaction by which the overall reaction involves only solid substances. आप देख सकते हो, okay. So the overall cell reaction involve only solid substances. There is no change in the electrolyte composition during operation, and the mercury battery therefore provides more constant voltage. Okay, so what is the advantage of this mercury battery? So this battery, so we'll write this battery provides more constant, this battery provides more constant voltage. Okay, more constant voltage, constant voltage ये supply कर सकती है mercury, okay, batteries, and voltage is around 1.35 volt. Okay, it is around 1.35 volt it can supply. Okay, that is uh, greater than, that is more than the length, that is Leclanche's dry cell. Leclanche जो dry cell है ना, उससे ज्यादा ये पावर दे सकता है, ज्यादा ये वोल्टेज दे सकता है. Okay, it is also has a considerably higher capacity and longer life. Okay, it is having higher capacity तो देख लिया है हम लोगों ने इसकी, higher capacity along with longer life. Okay, longer life as compared with the dry cell, that is Leclanche's dry cell. Okay, Leclanche's dry cell से अगर हम लोग compare करें तो, so mercury dry cell finds use in hearing aids. Okay, जो hearing aids होते हैं, okay, उसमें होता है. Okay, so their applications in hearing aids. Okay, जो सुनने के लिए जो devices है, okay, जैसे मैंने हेडफोन्स यूज कर रहा हूँ मैं अभी, ओके, ब्लूटूथ हेडफोन, तो उसमें ये मर्क्यूरी का बैटरीज हो सकते हैं, मर्क्यूरी बैटरीज. सो हियरिंग एड्स, these are these are used in hearing aids, and these are also used in the pacemakers, electric watches, pacemakers. ओके, पेसमेकर्स कहाँ पे होता है, पेसमेकर्स कहाँ पे लगाते हैं, पेसमेकर्स कहाँ पे यूज करते हैं, एनी आइडिया अबाउट पेसमेकर्स? यस, इन हार्ट ना, पेसमेकर सर्जरी में यूज करते हैं ना. ओके, सो दैट आवर हार्ट शुड पंप द ब्लड. ओके, सो पेसमेकर इज द डिवाइस. ओके, तो इन डिवाइस में क्या होता है, mercury batteries they are used. Mercury batteries is a secondary dry cell. What is that? It is the secondary dry cell. Okay, mercury जो है ये क्या है, secondary dry cell से. Okay, so these are secondary dry cell which we can recharge it. So this is about the old batteries. Okay, now we will study about the modern, okay, the modern cells. Okay, that is called as the fuel cells. Okay, so we will discuss about the fuel cells. Okay, fuel cell के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. ये है क्या सिलेबस में फ्यूल सेल? ये तो रहेगा ही, बिकॉज दिस इज द मॉडर्न सेल्स. ओके, इसकी इंफॉर्मेशन होनी चाहिए आप लोगों को. So now we will discuss about the fuel cells. Okay, so fuel cells. Okay, so in this fuel cell, the functioning of the fuel cell is based on the fact that the combustion reaction, okay, combustion reaction, it is based on the combustion reaction. Okay, so combustion reaction hota hai yahan pe. Okay, combustion reaction, so it is based on the combustion reaction. Functioning of the fuel cell is based on the fact that combustion reaction are redox, okay, redox type. Okay, okay, that is the reduction and oxidation type, and can be used to generate the electricity. The fuel cells differ from ordinary galvanic cells in that the reactants are not placed within the cell. So what is the important thing about these fuel cells? In the fuel cells, the reactants are not placed within the cell. So we'll write here the reactants, जो react हो रहे हैं यहाँ पे, reactants are not placed in a cell, are not placed in within the cell, within the cell, within the cell. So this is very important thing about the fuel cell. Fuel cell में जो reactants है, जो reactants है, जो quantity है उसकी जो react हो रही है, okay, so it will not be stored, it will not be within the cell. तो वो क्या होता है, बाहर से वो सप्लाई होता है उसका at different respective electrodes. Okay, so they are continuously supplied to the electrodes from the reservoir. Okay, so they are, क्या होता है then, these reactants, they are supplied from the outside. Okay, they are supplied continuously to the electrode, they are supplied continuously to the electrode, ये electrode को continuously supply उसका दिया जाता है. Okay, that's why these reactants are not placed within the cell. The reactants which are associated with the fuel cells are not placed within the cell, but they are taken from outside. बाहर से वो लिया जाता है. Okay, so they are supplied continuously to the electrode from the outside. Okay, so they are continuously supplied to the electrode from reservoir. Okay, from reservoir. What is the meaning of reservoir? जहां पे वो stored है, वहां से वो क्या होगा, अंदर में जाएगा इलेक्ट्रोड में और वहां पे फिर रिएक्शन होगा. ओके, दोनों का at different these electrodes. Okay, so in these cells one of the reactant is a fuel such as a hydrogen gas. Okay, so इसमें एक हाइड्रोजन गैस होता है. ओके, हाइड्रोजन गैस और मीथेनॉल, और जो दूसरा रहता है वो रहता है ऑक्सीजन. ओके, एंड द अदर रिएक्टेंट सच एज ऑक्सीजन. ओके, अदर रिएक्टेंट इज अ ऑक्सीजन. समझ में? सो इन दिस वे दीज आर द टू रिएक्टेंट्स. वन इज हाइड्रोजन गैस या फिर मिथेनॉल हो सकता है, और दूसरा क्या है, ऑक्सीजन है. ओके, सो हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन फ्यूल सेल. ओके, so we will write very first. Okay, this is the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. This is called as the hydrogen because it consists of hydrogen in it. Hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, that's why the name is given as hydrogen oxygen fuel cell. बहुत ही important है, and in modern days we will be shifting towards use of this. Okay, we will be shifting towards use of these fuel cells. आगे जाके हम लोग fuel cell ही use करने वाले हैं, because most of the fuels like diesel, petrol, ये सब खत्म हो जाएंगे. Okay, so most of the we will have to depend on these fuel cells only. Okay, so this application is very important, hydrogen oxygen fuel cells. Okay, so hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, it is H2 or 2 fuel cell. The fuel is hydrogen gas and the oxygen gas is an oxidizing agent. So oxygen will act as a oxidizing agent. It will act as a oxidizing agent के जैसे ये act करेगा. Okay, so now we'll first draw the diagram for it. Okay, diagram draw करेंगे हम लोग. So consider that this is the electrode. ये electrode है, ये suppose electrolyte है. Okay, और जो ये and this is the another electrode, we can say. Okay, so look at this right now. Consider that this is, okay, this is the, we will draw first diagram draw करेंगे हम लोग पहले. Okay, so this is the supply of H2 gas from this side. Okay, H2 gas, and this is the carbon rod. This is the carbon rod. ये है carbon rod है. ओके, दिस इज द कार्बन रॉड। ये वाला और ये वाला दोनों भी क्या है, कार्बन रॉड है, ये वाले कार्बन रॉड है, दिस इज द कार्बन रॉड। एंड this is positive terminal. Okay, this is cathode of this hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, and this is the anode. Okay, this is the anode. Okay, from anode carbon rod hydrogen gas is entering inside. आप देख सकते हो हाइड्रोजन गैस अंदर आ रही है, और यहाँ पे ये ऑक्सीजन गैस है. ओके, दिस इज ऑक्सीजन गैस, O2 गैस, which is entering from the cathode side, and this is the electrolyte which is used. ओके, यहाँ पे जो इलेक्ट्रोलाइट जो यूज किया जाता है वो है एक्वियस पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. aqueous potassium hydroxide is used as a electrolyte यूज किया गया है इसमें. ओके, aqueous potassium hydroxide. तो देख रहे, so this is the general construction of the hydrogen oxygen fuel cell, in which the two carbon rods are used, two carbon rods as the electrode it is used, and from anode the hydrogen gas will enter from anode side, and from cathode side the oxygen gas will enter, okay, from the cathode side. And the electrolyte, the aqueous potassium hydroxide, okay, will be used as the electrolyte, okay, as a electrolyte. Okay, so the anode and cathodes are porous carbon rods. So these are the anode and cathodes are the porous carbon rods containing small amount of finely divided platinum metals. इसमें थोड़ा सा क्या होता है, प्लाटिनम मेटल भी होता है. ओके, उसमें क्या है, प्लाटिनम मेटल भी ऐड किया जाता है उसमें थोड़ा सा. ओके, so metal that acts as a catalyst, which is acting as a catalyst here. Okay, which is acting as a catalyst. Okay, दोनों में भी ऐड किया जाता है platinum metal. So the electrolyte is a hot aqueous solution of potassium hydroxide. Okay, it is, उसकी condition क्या है, hot aqueous. Okay, so it is a hot aqueous potassium hydroxide. Okay, which is act as a electrolyte. The carbon rod is immersed in an electrolyte, which is shown in the diagram. So hydrogen gas is continuously bubbled through the anode. So hydrogen gas is continuously supplied, or it is continuously bubbled. Okay, it is continuously bubbled through the anode. It is continuously bubbled through the anode. Okay, so through the anode, this hydrogen gas is continuously bubbled through the anode, and oxygen gas it is bubbled through the cathode. आप देख सकते हो towards cathode side there is oxygen which is entering. So we'll write down the cell reaction. Okay, so we will write down the cell reaction, लिखेंगे हम लोग इसमें cell reaction we will write. Okay, so the cell reaction which is associated with the fuel cell. So we know that oxidation that is taking place at anode. So anode में oxidation हो रहा है, ये देखो hydrogen gas है. So hydrogen gas will now combines with the OH minus, okay, from this aqueous solution. So it will form twice H2, okay, from the gaseous state, okay, combines with 4 OH minus ions, okay, from the hot aqueous potassium hydroxide solution, and this will give rise to 4H2 in a liquid state, 4H2 in a liquid state plus 4 electrons. Okay, so look at this right now. This is hydrogen gas is continuously bubbled through the anode. So at anode, this hydrogen will react with the OH minus, 4 OH minus of this aqueous electrolyte solution. Okay, and it will form 4H2O and 4 electrons, because this is called as the anode. Okay, oxidation at anode. Okay, oxidation reaction that will take place at anode. Okay, oxidation that will take place at anode. And at cathode, what will happen? Oxygen, okay, oxygen will accept these 4 electrons and it will get reduced. So we will write here at O2 in a gaseous state will react with twice H2O, okay, twice H2O from aqueous state, and it will absorb the 4 electrons, okay, and it will form 4 it will form 4 OH minus, 4 OH minus in aqueous state. Look at this once again. Oxygen. Okay, so this is the reduction at cathode. Reduction that will take place at the cathode. Reduction by accepting these 4 electrons and reducing it to 4 OH minus. So if we write down the overall cell reaction, अगर हम लोग इसमें लिखते हैं, okay, so overall cell अगर reaction हम लोग इसमें लिखते हैं, so net cell reaction will be, yes, क्या हो जाएगा यहाँ पे, 4 electrons and 4 electrons will get cancel. Okay, यहाँ पे देखो ये twice H2O है, ये भी cancel हो जाएंगे. Okay, with this, okay, और यहाँ पे क्या रह जाएगा, twice H2O रह जाएगा. ये 4 OH minus 4 OH minus will get cancel out. So what will remain right now? Twice H2, okay, twice H2 in a gaseous state plus O2 in a gaseous state, okay, and this is resulting into twice H2O in the liquid state. Okay, look at this cell reaction, overall cell reaction. Okay, so overall cell reaction is the sum of the reduction and oxidation. So it is, the overall cell reaction is the combustion of hydrogen to form a liquid water. It is interestingly that the fuel H2 gas and the oxidant O2 do not react directly. Okay, so although we are getting the overall cell reaction, हमें जो overall जो cell reaction जो मिल रही है इसकी overall cell reaction, it is looking at hydrogen is reacting with oxygen to give rise to a twice H2O, but practically it is not, means the interestingly the this hydrogen fuel gas and oxidant O2 do not react directly, वो directly react नहीं होते. Okay, so the chemical energy released during the formation of OH bond is directly converted into electrical energy. Okay, so this, as this is a fuel cell, what happens, this is a chemical energy. Here chemical energy will convert into chemical energy by the formation of this OH bond. Okay, chemical energy by forming this by this bond, OH bond. So the chemical energy released during the formation of OH bond is directly converted into, okay, is directly converted into electrical energy. It is converted into electrical energy. Okay, so we can now say that the chemical energy which is associated with the formation of OH bond, okay, formation of OH bond, that is get converted into electrical energy. Okay, so the cell continues to operate as long as the hydrogen and oxygen gases are supplied to the electrode. So we can find out the cell potential is given by, okay, cell potential, तो value दिया है यहाँ पे, cell potential is given by, yes, the value of E naught for a cathode minus E naught for anode. Okay, so in this way the standard cell potential can be found by knowing the value. The value of E naught for cathode is 0.4 volt minus the value of anode is minus 0.83 volt, 0.83 volt, and in this way, so it will be plus sign 0.4 plus 0.4 plus 0.83, that is giving rise to 1.23 volt. So 1.23 volt. So this is the cell potential, standard cell potential of the fuel cell, 1.23 volt. Okay, so this is the standard potential of the cell. Okay, standard potential है ये cell का. Okay, so 1.23 volts. Okay, so in this way the advantages of the fuel cell. Okay, क्या है इसका advantages fuel cell के, वो देखेंगे हम लोग. Okay, what is the advantage? Okay, what is the advantage of this fuel cell? Okay, so it consists of hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, so we know that hydrogen and oxygen is what, the oxygen which is available, okay, in a large amount, okay, which is user friendly, which is what, which will not damage environment, environment को भी damage नहीं कर सकता वो. Okay, oxygen. So we'll see the applications of fuel cell. So applications of fuel cell. So as this fuel cell is associated with hydrogen and oxygen, okay, so the reacting substance are continuously supplied to the electrode, and which is unlike conventional galvanic cell. Fuel cells do not have to be discarded on consuming of chemicals. So very important is what? It is do not have to be, okay, do not have to be discarded, do not have to be, okay, do not have to be discarded, okay, इसको discard करने की जरूरत नहीं है, okay, discarded when on consuming chemicals, on consuming chemicals, consuming chemicals. So if we are using this fuel cell, okay, तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि उसका केमिकल खत्म हो गया तो उसको हम लोगों ने फेंक दिया, okay, there is no need, because the hydrogen and oxygen for this fuel cell is taken from the reservoir से लिया जाता है ये, okay, within the electrode. That's why there is no need to discard it, there is no need to discard it, replace it, okay. So on consuming the chemicals. Second is the fuel cell provide electricity with an efficiency of about 70%. Okay, so it provides electricity. So this factor is very much essential. Provide electricity. Okay, provide electricity very efficiently. Okay, provide electricity very efficiently, very efficiently, very efficiently. What is the meaning of efficiently? With high efficiency it provides, यानी इसमें ज्यादा लॉस नहीं है, लॉसेस ज्यादा नहीं है, it is very efficient, fuel cell is very efficient. So about 70% it is efficient, okay, about 70% it is efficient, which is twice as large as compared to the efficiency of thermal plants, which is twice, okay, twice as large as the efficiency का सिंबल ये होता है, efficiency of thermal plants, okay, thermal plants की जो efficiency होती है बहुत ही कम होती है, okay, thermal जो plants होते हैं, thermal plants जिससे हम लोग इलेक्ट्रिसिटी प्रोड्यूस करते हैं, okay, उनकी जो efficiency होती है वो अराउंड 40% होती है, okay, यानी क्या है उसमें 60% लॉस है, उसमें क्या है 60% लॉस है, बराबर है। आप अगर बोलोगे इन केस ऑफ फ्यूल सेल ओनली 30% लॉस इज देयर, only 30% loss is there, maximum efficiency is there, okay, maximum efficiency is there around twice of the efficiency of the thermal plant, okay, so that's why it is more advantageous. So in a modern technology, the modern days, you will observe that this will be much more popular. ये जो रहेगा fuel cell बहुत ही popular रहेगा, okay, because we know that this petrol, diesel, all these gasoline fuels are what? Exhausting. We are on verge of means finishing or exhausting, complete खत्म ही होने वाले हैं, okay. So that's why this application of the fuel cell is very important, okay. आगे जाके हम लोग आगे की जो एज रहेगी, आगे का जो एरा रहेगा उसमें फ्यूल सेल बहुत ही ट्रेंडिंग रहेगा, ओके. सो एज वेल एज दे आर नॉन पोल्यूटिंग, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है, दैट आर दे आर नॉन पोल्यूटिंग, ओके, दे आर नॉन पोल्यूटिंग, दे आर नॉन पोल्यूटिंग, ओके. पोल्यूशन नहीं है इसका, क्यों पोल्यूशन नहीं है उसका? आप देख सकते हो क्या पोल्यूशन हो सकता है उसका? व्हेन दिस हाइड्रोजन is combines with oxygen, it is simply forming the product देखो क्या है इसका, इस product is simply water, बराबर है, which will not damage anything to the environment को damage नहीं होगा, ओके. यही टेक्नोलॉजी एस्ट्रोनॉट्स यूज करते हैं, ओके. तो मैं बताऊंगा अभी आपको, डिस्क्राइब करेंगे हम लोग यहाँ पे. सो दे आर नॉन पोल्यूटिंग एज दे आर only as the only reaction that produce is a water, okay, जो सिर्फ water produce होता है. So drawback of fuel cell is what are the drawbacks? What are the drawbacks of this fuel cell? क्या है drawbacks of the fuel cell? So drawback of fuel cell is what? हाइड्रोजन गैस को हैंडल करना, H2 गैस को हैंडल करना, okay, to handle H2 गैस is very difficult, बराबर है ना. हाइड्रोजन गैस it is very hazardous gas, okay. So hydrogen gas is very hazardous, okay. जल्दी रिएक्ट हो जाता है हाइड्रोजन गैस, बराबर है ना. इट कैन कैच फायर वेरी फास्ट, ओके, इट कैन कैच वेरी फायर वेरी फास्ट। तो ये है उसका ड्रॉबैक, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ड्रॉबैक, दैट हाइड्रोजन गैस इज वेरी हजार्डस टू हैंडल एंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रिपरेशन, ओके, एंड अनदर इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रिपरेशन ऑफ द हाइड्रोजन गैस, बराबर है, cost of preparation of the hydrogen gas is very high, okay, cost of preparation of the hydrogen gas is very high. So the scientists, they are performing various experiments how to store this hydrogen gas, कैसे स्टोर कर सकते हैं इस हाइड्रोजन गैस को. So this is a very recent technology, okay, very recent technology. They are working over this storage of hydrogen gas, okay. So समझ में आया सब लोगों को एप्लीकेशन क्या है उसका. So the we can say the advantages, okay, advantages of the, ये advantages बोल सकते हैं इसको. Now we'll see the real life applications, okay, we'll see the applications, okay, applications देखते हैं इसके हम लोग, okay. So we'll see applications, okay, actually जो हमने जो अभी देखा था वो थे उसके actually advantages थे, okay. Now we'll see its applications, okay, applications. So applications of the fuel cell are used on experimental basis in automobiles, okay. experiment के लिए use किया जाता है कहाँ पे, automobiles में. तो because in a modern technology will be based on, because automobiles में use होगा ये fuel cells, okay. तो इसके लिए for experiment purpose ये use किया जाता है for checking the performance of automobiles, okay. Then next is fuel cells are used for electrical power in a space program. This is very important, okay, to supply electrical power supply करने में, okay, in a space program, okay, in space program like, okay, space program like energy which is to be stored, okay, for launching, okay, that is in terms of the fuel cells के terms में ये energy उसमें stored होती है, बहुत ही important है because उसके advantages बहुत है, because it has a 70% efficiency, 70% maximum efficiency है, near about बाकी जो है devices इतनी efficiency देते ही नहीं है, okay, that's why. Then in spacecraft the fuel cell is operated at such a high temperature that the water evaporates at the same rate as it formed, okay. हमें पता है कि उसकी जो overall reaction है वो क्या है, overall reaction is twice H2 in a gaseous state when reacts with the oxygen in a gaseous state to give rise to twice H2O in a liquid state. But space में, okay, जो temperature जो होता है it's very high temperature, okay, very high temperature is available, and due to this high temperature this water will directly form into vapors. किसमें form होगा, vapors में form होगा. अभी इन vapors को अगर हम लोग condense करते हैं, अगर इन vapor को अगर condense किया जाए तो क्या हो जाएगा, liquid form होगा, बराबर है ना, liquid water form होगा. अभी ये liquid water जो form हो रहा है, so that astronauts क्या करते हैं, बिकॉज उनके जो स्पेस शटल रहते हैं उन स्पेस शटल पे फ्यूल सेल्स ही यूज होता है, ओके, एंड वेरी हाई टेम्परेचर रहता है, बराबर है. सो स्पेस शटल का उनके, तो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस व्हाट हैपेंस, द वेपर्स आर फॉर्म, वाटर वेपर्स आर फॉर्म, उनको वो कंडेंस करते हैं और लिक्विड वाटर में करके दैट दे यूज फॉर ड्रिंकिंग पर्पस, दे यूज दिस फॉर अ ड्रिंकिंग पर्पस. So कौन करते हैं, astronauts, okay. So the astronauts, okay, astronauts use the vapors coming out from the fuel cell, because this is a fuel cell, बराबर है ना, ये क्या है, fuel cell की reaction है, बराबर है. So in this fuel cell this water which is coming from the vapor, because temperature is very high, okay, space shuttle का temperature बहुत ही high रहता है, that's why this प्रोडक्ट विच इज फॉर्म्ड इन वेपर्स, उस वेपर्स को कंडेंस करते हैं और लिक्विड वाटर मिलता है, और वही वाटर को क्या करते हैं, पानी बनता है ना, दिस दे कंज्यूम, ओके, दिस दे ड्रिंक, दिस लिक्विड वाटर दे यूज फॉर द ड्रिंकिंग पर्पस, ओके. सो दिस इज द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ फ्यूल सेल्स, ओके. सो एस्ट्रोनॉट दे यूज दिस वाटर फॉर ड्रिंकिंग पर्पस. So in future the fuel cell can possibly be the explored as a power generation in hospital. Okay, फ्यूचर में क्या होगा, ये फ्यूचर में जो है आगे जाके this will be the power generation. Okay, fuel cell will be used as a power generation. Okay, power generation in hospitals. Okay, for power generation in hospitals, hotels and homes. Okay, so this is the applications, advantage and the drawbacks of the fuel cell. So fuel cells will be trending in the future. बराबर, फ्यूचर में अगर हम लोग आगे देखेंगे तो ये जो रहेगा फ्यूल सेल बहुत ही ट्रेंडिंग रहेगा, बिकॉज इट्स पावर इज वेरी हाई, इट्स एफिशिएंसी इज वेरी गुड. Okay, so that's why we can call this as a modern cell. Modern cell. Okay, उसको हम लोग modern cell भी बोल सकते हैं. So modern technology by which this fuel cell is used. समझ में है सब लोगों को?